future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the Louisville Bats. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeremy Garcia will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because of good run and sinking action to his arms.
Stepping in next, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in. New problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Johnson on at first, nobody out.
Not shortstop. Arrow.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages.
Next to stand in is Eddie James. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
On the bag, right here.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Ball. Worked a walk his first time up. 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Bryce Ball looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. And now in the box, Ollie Louisville. He singled first time up. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So it's bases loaded, 1 away. And up next is Alexander Canario. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Next, it'll be Luis Lopez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And the runner's breaking for third. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been. So now into the box is Ivan Johnson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Digging in will be Eddie James. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way.
Well, just like your fielders pick you up sometimes, right here, he's got a chance to pick his guy up after that error would have ended the inning. It's a team game.
Count 0-2.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Come on, big guy. Keep driving. Keep driving. Come on, big guy. One time.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. 1-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So next to hit is Eddie James. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding in is Bryce Ball. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And there he goes towards second, and he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. At the plate now is Ollie Boovie. Potential tying run for him at third base. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. So here is Alexander Canario. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Next to dig in, Alexander Canario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's got it. Only play will be the first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the...
And now here is Eddie James. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the AB now. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried to surprise.
Now to the plate, here is Narciso Crook. He flew out in his last AB. Chased one high there as this is bounced towards second. A tag for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now at the plate is Ivan Johnson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. Iowa leads it 5-3.
Hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Iowa jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Anderson Espinoza with his 4th win this season. Dwayne Wynn closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the show. Eddie James takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 8, Eddie James.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Austin Hendrick stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
That's in there, base hit. second is in to score. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Lee Chang comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Thomas will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Ricky Fernandez, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working it.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Robert Hassel will try to get his...
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dennis Santana claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dwayne Wynn earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. Eddie James will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 8, Eddie James.
Into the box, Michael Ciani, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Into center field, line drive base hit. And now Reese Hines, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Oh, he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch on its way. Joey Votto is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Next, here is Narciso Crook trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
3-0 to him now.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On the first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Dwayne Wynn takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 29, Dwayne Wynn.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3.
One of the most underappreciated skills a young player can develop is plate discipline, and the ability to work good counts to your advantage. A good at bat can go a long way. Mike Lowell, you know a little something about that. How do you build a good at bat as a hitter?
Well, I think preparation is the first key. Understanding what type of stuff you are going to see that night. And then being able to have the discipline not only to swing at your pitch, but even more importantly, to not swing.
Your attention,
Eddie
please.
James is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 8, Eddie James.
Now at the plate, Errol Robinson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The shortstop.
First pitch on the way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Up next, Ricky Fernandez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Drops in his strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Dylan Thomas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Iowa Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Rollison earned his 5th win of the year. Christian Roa was only able to work 4 innings as he takes